Mission on your
Pilots made out that helicopter they're shooting at.
So hello again, it's SJ here. So I'm continuing the theme of unheard of islands, unheard of maps you might not have seen within ARMA 3 or ARMA 2 for that matter. And today's theme is small islands, just because it doesn't have to be massive and it doesn't have to be enormously populated with towns to have a bit of fun. This particular map, it's very small indeed. It's only about 3 or 4 square kilometers in total. And it's the Isla de Pollo. It's an old map from 2009. It's designed for ARMA 2, but it works absolutely fine in ARMA 3 with the all-in-ARMA terrain pack or the new cup terrains. And this is perfect for TVT or for unit training or for just goofing around on, basically. And it was created by a guy called Goeth back in 2009. So I'll give you a quick spin around and you can tell me what you think. So it's really, really small, but if it's just a case of running around and doing a bit of training and maybe messing around, practicing a beach landing or practicing your flying, it's a good little line. You get pretty good frame rates on it because it's just relatively small. I don't know, it's just got a nice little feel to it, and it just goes to show you it doesn't have to be enormous to have fun. It's got a little firing range set up, so perfect if you want to put it on a server with your mates and test out some new weapons. Uses all the old ARMA 2 Chernarus style objects, so no compatibility issues. There's not a lot to say about this one, it's just a little bit of fun. I really just wanted to give you an example of what can be done with the smaller islands. So we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so the next small island in the showcase is an island called Angel Island, and it's by a guy called Xnam, and he's part of the Team Vétérans. And this is quite a new map. It's only been around a couple of months, and it has been specifically coded for ARMA 3. Uses the standard ARMA 3 terrain features. So I'll give you a quick spin, see what you guys think. This map is it's really small. Again, it's only a couple of square kilometers. Absolutely perfect for TVT. It's got a lot more terrain features than the last map we looked at. It's got some really nice, well-modelled ports and some army bases around the coast. Absolutely perfect for a sort of 10 versus 10 or a 20 versus 20 TVT. Nice little residential area there, holiday area. So yeah, it's a little map. It's not a huge amount to say again, but a really good example again of small maps can be great. Very, very quick to set up a mission here. Perfect for Zeus. You could even do a multi-team here, like 3 or 4 teams versus each other. First team to the top of the hill, something simple like that. I don't know. Gives you an idea. It's also a good map for doing training as well, or teaching people around formations or using the landscape, etc. to cover your approach. So there you go. So that's the Angel Island. So the last of my little islands for tonight is an island called Pianosa. It's a real island. It's an Italian island in the Mediterranean. It's by a guy called ItsDonJon. It's a recent island. Again, it's designed specifically for ARMA 3. So it's coded using vanilla objects and items. It's got an oil rig, a refinery, or some sort of seaport depot, so it's a little bit unusual. And it's a little bit bigger than the other islands. Would be perfect for, again, TVTs or small co-ops. Probably not ideal for anything using air or anything like that, but I'll give you a quick whiz around. It's got some really nice defendable areas. And hopefully some of these islands will give you guys a bit of stimulus for your mission creative ideas. I mean, you could even just grid that out there, where you've got a 500 meters or 250 meters by 250 meters exclusion zone. You could have a PvP in there, it'd be perfect. And he's got a nice mixture of sort of wooded areas and more open sort of areas. This would make a nice little map for a tank range, actually. Again, another perfect little pre-built PvP zone. Absolutely fantastic if you could wall that off and yeah, let them have it. just take you to the northern tip. So there is a runway. It's only a very short little airbase here, but you could fly jets off it, but I'm not quite sure how far. It's about a second or two to fly over the island. So that's it. That's Pianosa. I promised you guys a quick view of the Schwemlitz map in the snow. So here you are. There aren't many snow maps out there, and this is a really good one. Yeah, fantastic little map. So this is the German map, if you remember rightly. It's only small, about 5 clicks by 5 clicks. But again, it's a really good example of implementing snow within ARMA 3. Note that I'm using the reshade mod. It does affect the colour slightly. If you turn the reshade mod off, you get like a bit of a duller effect. But reshade on looks really bright, just like, well, looks pretty realistic to my eyes anyway. To get this running, you need the Thirsk map as well. I think that's where these trees come from. So Thirsk, which is an A2 map as a dependency. To get this working, and Play with 6 may not pull it automatically, so you might need to grab it. But I'll put that detail in the description. So if you've got a camo kit that works in winter, this is the map to give it a go on. Yeah, really nice. And if you want to see the full map in Summer Glory, watch the episode 1 where I show you the map without any snow on it. Anyway, cheers guys, thanks, have a good evening.